We're back, and hopefully find some fuel. Oh crap, turbo's glitched. Stay under the hood. I did not launch in third. Alright. Yeah, I kind of checked ahead, see if there was even a chance of us being able to find fuel without having going back to the boat, but we're not. I'll just head straight to the ship, somewhere in those rocks. Sounds like this hour there's cruise control in this game. And audio might still be a little bit wonky, but you can at least hear my voice. Coast in neutral for a little while. Save on gas, give us a better shot on being able to make it. I'll hit 40 and get back going. I changed my mind. Yeah. Muscle memory. Every time I turn, I'm not used to coasting. It's normal I get better luck than this. Dump my bowel on the way there. It's safe to poop and drive, but drinking and driving, that's bad. That? My only real complaint with this mod is that the suspension is hella soft. Like, it's so soft it's easy to flip the vehicle. And for being a two-stroke, this is really slow. It's like one of the advantages they have over a four-stroke. With two strokes, they make power every time the cylinder goes top dead. Well, not really make power, but the gasoline gets burned every time the piston goes up. And four strokes is every other time. So that makes two strokes rev way faster and generally make more horsepower per its displacement. Like a 1 liter two-stroke will theoretically make more horsepower than a 1 liter four-stroke, but they're just less reliable and consume more fuel and oil due to them having a mix. So they just tend to wear out faster, but there's also less moving parts, so you can abuse them a bit more. Don't abuse engines, but as long as you have the right fuel oil mix, and I prefer to go a tiny bit extra oil. You should be fine. Yeah, we're doing on fuel. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be close, but we should just make it. Now, might not even have to walk at all. But if you know, if the tiny turbos like I have in this Jeep do anything bigger than the bike engines, comment it down below, because if it doesn't really affect anything other than probably fuel consumption and temps, I'll probably just ditch it next video or whenever I get a comment, which for all I know, being a small channel and all, that could be 5 years in the future. And it's kind of a shame that these rocks are just for decoration. I think there's a bunch of stuff back behind the house. And those rings, I feel like they should be a stop, but I've gone to them, and there's nothing there. It's just exactly what it looks like, a rock ring. In the desert, sometimes I almost forget I'm playing at max settings, apart from resolution. I'm playing on a CRT, so they can be kind of picky with resolutions. But at least I get more performance in the desert. And I say max settings, knowing full well that doesn't mean that much. It just means I have the alright anti-aliasing, and I also have pretty high anti-aliasing. Huh. I've never seen the props have the metal on them. Granted, I haven't really seen the props, at least looked at them. Get rid of this thing. I hate when they do that and they're just indestructible. Honestly, next update, whenever it comes out, be it in the 41st millennium or end of this year like it's planned, all I really care about is optimization. They could add no better graphics or anything like that, or any better mod support, but as long as the freaking game gets optimized fully and it uses hardware properly and everything, that's all I really care about. Because you can run into the mutants and they won't do anything. You have to push them into buildings and whatnot with your car. Seriously? 3 in a row that are empty. I think in my village. Maybe 4. I can't remember if I checked that one or not. Oh, this one's got something. By the time I actually find the alcohol, my health is fully regened. That one's empty. Oh, that one's got oil in it. I'm just picking them up and seeing if they weigh anything to see if they have anything in them. Yeah, that probably won't run, but yeah, it'd be enough to dilute it, so I'll put it over here just in case I don't find a pure barrel of gas. I'd be surprised if I don't find a pure barrel of gas. Plenty of diesel. I just saw it. oil. But that is generally why I prefer diesels. You find so much more of it. Even if it's technically more rare, just when you do find it, it ends up being more than you find in gas. God damn. I think I checked that one already, yeah. I might actually have to use that freaking horrible barrel of fuel. There's no gas here. Okay, that's got stuff in it. Oil. Oil. Oh my god. Empty. Diesel. More oil. Actually, not a bad barrel of gas. It's still quite a bit too much oil, but I mean, 19% oil, that'll still run okay. So I at least don't have to use the one with diesel in it, which that'll... Actually, would it have even ran? No, I doubted that wouldn't have ran. I hate rabbits in this game. They are a ginormous pain. Yeah, that's a worse mix, but still not horrible. It might turn out in the tens of percents. Wait, no, because I have about 10% of oil in the tank right now. I do have I think I have the siphon. Oh, yep. So, who knows? We barely made it, because this is a pretty high displacement two-stroke, apparently. I'm not liking that. But just this barrel should be able to get us to pure fuel. I think it had like 30 liters in it. Wait a minute. Almost forgot to do this. I guess I'll just let it sit. I mean, it's filling it. I don't know how much that's actually going in the tank. Most of it, at least. Yeah, about over half a tank. That's the oil. This is the bad one. No, this was the bad one. Yeah. No. Oh, right, I have to... Oh, no, it's when I hit that rabbit. Again, I hate rabbits. They are a plague on the wasteland. That much on the tachometer anyway. Not tachometer, odometer. And we have barely made progress actually getting to our mother, which in case you didn't know was the actual, just kind of the motive for going on this giant drive. It's kind of neat, but it's you get a letter in your mailbox just outside your house, like right on the road, and I forgot to read it, so if I do another long drive series, like get the motorcycle only going up again, I'll probably read it. Not oh, it's probably that crap mix of fuel. So make even less power and going even slower now. Beautiful. Oh, and just in case you didn't know, the cactuses, you can actually fill up your radiator from their gifts. That's apparently what they call the little bits that break off. But I wouldn't do it if you don't have to, because it's like 0.1 liters per gift. Alright, okay, I am going the right way. A little bit too much to the side now, I think. Yep, there's the road. Way out there. I think there's a water down here. Then I'll wait till we find a diesel. Because I don't remember if I said in the last video or not, but I have the Diesel Engines Remastered mod. Well, probably one of my favorite mods. It's at least my favorite engine mod. Just because diesel is so much more common and they're pretty much vanilla engines that they retextured to be darker, consume fuel, or consume diesel as fuel. I think they rev lower. It doesn't feel like they do, but they're really fast. And they sound a bit different, so I hit my mouse. I probably should just be holding tab to realign the mouse every time I try to center it every time I go for my mouse. Which, if you guys like the Project Zomboid videos, comment and I'll make those too, but just the only video of mine that did remotely well was a long drive one, so that's what I'm sticking with. As of right now, at least. I have Fallout 76 and whatnot. I just comment a game you guys would like me to play. I got Half-Life 2, TF2. The kind of the basic games I don't. I shouldn't even say basic games. I don't even have Skyrim. But I got Muck, and that's a pretty good game. It's pretty challenging, but me and a friend were playing and we were just having a blast. And it's free. It's like I think it was 400 megabytes, maybe 8. It was in the megabytes at least, so Yeah. And I was playing it on my laptop with a 8th gen Core i3 with UHD 620 graphics, and I was getting reliably 60 FPS, of course on the lowest settings humanly possible. And I think I even lowered the res to 800 by 600. Might have had a 720p. I can't really remember. It's been a while. I completely deleted my games off of it, so it got turned into a workstation, like it was designed to be. It was meant to be a cheap workstation. Since I have an actual gaming PC capable of running Half-Life 2 and above 30 FPS. I know that's not a thing to brag about, but yeah. But the PC I do have, my actual gaming PC, it's an HP Victus 15L pre-built. It's got a AMD 5 5th gen, I'm assuming. I'm not familiar with AMD's numbering, but it's a 5 5600G and a RX 6400. And the light on the front of the case runs hotter than the hardware. Because there's like a giant mesh spot on the side. And I mean, good I/O, and I don't have to worry about getting above 60 FPS because I don't have a 60 Hz monitor. So I thought we came out past the radio station. That's a slight inconvenience. I mean, it might count as more mileage. That's still not great fuel consumption. I'm taking the turbo off. I will hang on to it just in case it actually does something. I'm just gonna drop those back in. Got to close my hood. Yeah, even with the stock engine with no turbo, this thing kind of freaks out still. It's probably because that messed up front wheel, honestly. Yep. It's getting dumb. I guess next video I'll set the resolution a bit higher, like 1080p, because I set OBS to the second highest setting and it's recording at 74. Which, I mean, in my opinion, is not that big of a deal, but some people out there are just resolution snobs, honestly. Because I'm playing at 1680 by 1050 just because of my CRT. And I can't remember what my secondary monitor is. It's 12 something, it's not 10, it's not 12 by 720. If I can find it in here. I think it was 1280 by 1024, which it is indeed a smaller number, which is a lower resolution. And as a PC gamer, I'm legally obligated to not play at peasant resolutions. I must play at the resolution, the highest resolution my PC can handle. Or monitor at that point, honestly. Yeah, it's a shame though that CRTs died off and they're not going to make more because apparently